Friday. It's early, it's 8:30 about, and we had to beware whether or not the electric would be off from 8 to 4. The reason for the electric hoopla is across the highway over there, they're going to be building a big building, and they have a bunch of telephone poles and lines and stuff, but not strung up yet. I spy with my little eye an electric guide truck there. I don't know if you can see across the highway, it looks kind of silvery looking. They're telephone lines, or, you know, electric lines. That's what they're going to be working on. My ABS light is on and the engine light is on. I just added a bunch of antifreeze this morning. Go ahead. Fine, I'll go ahead. Alright. I don't know if it starts to blink or something, I'm in big trouble. That'll mean the car will seize up and it won't be good for anything but a big weight. It's a Highway 10. West would be going to the left. The sun is on my right. It's still morning, see. I guess that's a parking lot. Map said there's a packing house district over that way. There's a few stores here and there. A Los Fuentes. We had one in St. Louis, but it was family run. Look at this. Holy cow. This is the Look Theater. Look Dine-In Cinema. I think the workers are just starting to show up. I'm an hour early because I was afraid of the electricity being turned off and me having to manually open the garage door, which I would probably put my back out. So, this street going left to right is Redlands Boulevard. It's kind of a fairly major thoroughfare through Redlands. Back that way, in the background you can see mountains back there, sorta. About 2-3 miles from here, going that direction, is her sister Kim's house. And going that direction is the hospital where Ashley's taking the baby for the baby doctor. Where I go to the hospital, where she works, that way. Nice in the shade. Thought I'd take a little walk around. There's not much to see. Nothing's open till like 10. Well, that urgent care opens at 9. But this is a Fabulous Finds. Closeouts, returns, new merchandise, scratch and dent. I'm going to go in here after the movie. I'm going to come in here and look around. The only thing that I'm searching for, I'm putting a call out to the universe, and you know, usually when I do, an answer comes back, for a workbench thing in the garage, so that I can lock my tools up, keep them there, and anyone needs to use them, they can. The locking mechanism or a lock or something would be only for the sake of baby not getting in there and playing with the tools, but we don't have to worry about that for a couple of years, till he's walking around and getting into everything. He's already looking at everything. But that's, you know, kind of what I'm on the lookout for. And I don't know anything about the engine light issue. God, I wish I had a different car. I inherited this car and all of its problems. My brother used to take the neighbors to the doctor appointments in it, and my mom periodically, until she was really able to move, and then they had to have like an EMT or ambulance type people take her to the doctor and back. I know Richard's probably run over a couple of those concrete things, like these over here. Like, where am I pointing? Right there. I'm sure he's run over a couple of those things. And I know the rack and pinion, the thingies under the car that that you can adjust to keep the wheels going straight and all that have been messed up. It would behoove me to find a better, more economical car. But other things have to be in place as well. And it's such slow going. The money goes quickly, but everything else, I'm going to hang out on the steps over there at the theater in the shade and work some word puzzles until it's time to go in. Yeah, what a nerd. Cool. That's really cool. Fourth theater on the left. It smells like stale, icky, burnt popcorn. Kind of hard to see. You too. There are little scan things there. I think this is a good location. I'm like right eye level as if I were watching television. That was an awesome movie. It was an effing awesome movie. It had James Hong in there. He is a wonderful, wonderful actor. He's been around for years and years. An older Chinese gentleman. I just love that guy as an actor. Jamie Lee Curtis was an IRS agent, and there were so many things involved. Basically, the basic story is we exist everywhere at all the time. You know, we may be in another universe, in another life, a different situation. We're where we want to be, or where we feel that we are. And the more we know, the more we find out we're insignificant. But it's really awesome. It's a little corny in places, and there's a lot of real freaking funny stuff in there. Oh my god. Jamie Lee Curtis is the IRS agent. She said she'd won some award for being an IRS person, for an auditor, for the last so many years, and on the desk she had these awards, but they were all butt plugs. It was that kind of thing through the whole movie. OMG. If you are up to a lot of stuff going on at one time, and it's like pouring a bucket of water on your head. It's not drip drip, it's a whole bucket of water at the same time. I loved it. I don't know if it's one of those things I'd want to see again, maybe, you know, after a while. Yeah. But it was definitely worth seeing. And the editor, her last name is Rogers. I can't remember the first name. Oh my gosh, that guy has got to win an award. He has to. The editing must have been incredibly difficult. But it was really cool. So if you have a chance and you like something different, go see Everything Everywhere All at Once, or I'm not really sure exactly how the title goes, but definitely worth it. Gonna take a quick look in here and see what they have. That's really nice. It's nice and firm and soft and comfortable. It might be too long though. I have no idea what they're asking for it, but I like that. And there's a whole lot more of this building to go through and look at stuff. Got this pair of shorts for $7. I probably overpaid, but these are shorts and clothes from like Macy's. The couch was $6.49. The love seat was $5.49. Love seat's not quite long enough, and the couch is too long. We'll go in there and look for shoes. I'll go in there and see what they have in the way of Stuart Plaid. The end of the month is Highland Games, about an hour and a half from here. Don't know if we'll go or not. I found some. They fit. These are the ones I'm wearing now, but they're wearing out. These fit. Yay. In Marshall's, I got a bathing suit. this color. Not really yellow and it's not really green. It's just kind of a really weird color. I'm trying to find either fabric or some fabric or shorts or something that I can, I don't know, who knows. I'm at Walmart. Glue sticks for if nothing else. It's 4 o'clock or thereabouts, so whatever work they did or maybe did should be done by now. I was looking at other stores. I found a pair of leggings from Walmart that I'm going to shorten. They should go with that swimsuit. And on my way back home, I'm stopping by, I'm going to drop by the place where they have the outdoor theater. So I know where it is, if I know if I want to do it or not. And then I'm going home. I have chili left in the fridge for me. Hopefully the electricity will be on. Hopefully it won't be stinking hot. As I said, it's 100 degrees. Redlands is a really lovely little area. They have some really old, quaint houses. Actually, sister has one of those that's from the 20s. It's real old and quaint. There's some really cool, very expensive places around here. But it's nice. There's more trees, there's more grass, there might even be squirrels. That house on the corner is probably from the 20s or 30s. Pretty cool. We have a lot of neat looking houses like that around here. That's a cool looking house. Isn't that nice? These purple trees are called jacarandas. That's some old style houses. Been around for a long time. We're getting close to the Kimberly Mansion. The Kimberly Mansion, not Ashley's sister. Ooh, look at this house. The Kimberly Mansion was owned by the Kimberly people of the Kimberly Scott paper goods people. Awesome. Oh, well, they're doing that house up. We're driving up the Kimberly Crest Mansion. Look at Orange Grove in there. It's kind of a park. You can tour the house. It's like a really old house. It's awesome. First time Scott came out here, he was by himself. And we stopped here and we didn't go in the house or anything, but we looked around. And we were pretending we were going to buy the place. Like, oh, Jeeves, write up a check, please. Cut me a check. A lot of people come up here for weddings and other things like that. We'll walk up to the house so I can show it to you, and then I'll go home. But awesome looking plants and this tree here. There's a bird up there somewhere and I couldn't locate him. But this plant is as tall as I am. It's taller than I am, actually. Kimberly Crest. Mary Kimberly Shirk, an advocate for women's education, an acting president of Scripps College, blah, blah, blah. If you want to read it, I guess you can pause it. There's a sign saying it's closed for a private event. It's probably a wedding or graduation or something, maybe. I don't know how close I can get to the house. I'll see if I can get as close as I can. There's signs all over the place stating I'm on camera 24/7. I can't get any closer, but it's a really cool old house. And it has a lot of antiques in there from the late 1800s. Now we're going to wind our way back. They have like a little gazebo and stuff that they can hang out and play guitar and tell each other poetry and whatever they did in the Victorian times. I have no idea. Nothing, right? Because they were really strict. Security. See, isn't that nice? A nice little sitting area. And they have a veranda. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is a rose plant. And this right here is a rose hip. You've heard of rose hip tea? That's what it's made from. You got a rose hip there too. It's not ripe yet. You can steep them in hot boiling water when they're ripe, orange like that, and have rose tea. It's really a pleasant place. See people up there? Hi, hi, hi. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. And from up there at the house, you can see far, far, far away. A lot of orange orchards around here. A lot of them. I guess it's going home traffic, but on a Friday. But I'll be glad to get home. Even if it's kind of warm, I'll drink as much ice water as I can and lie on the floor. Oh. Look how tall those trees are. I couldn't even begin to tell you how tall they are. They're twice as tall as that house. Probably 6 stories high. That's the mansion, that's a carriage house. I could do with the carriage house. That building over there is where the theater and the amphitheater go down the hill. So this is the area that the plays will be. The eastbound 10, which is the way I would be going, is almost like a parking lot. It's bumper to bumper to bumper. So I'm taking the outer road. Good thing I know how to get around a little bit. Ashley just messaged me, said the electric's back on. The baby is 28 inches long. I'll catch up with you when I get home. On fabric, their leggings I made a little bit shorter. They went below the knee, but I put them up above the knee. And I had cut off this much. And I'm using this for a headscarf. I got this neon yellow swimsuit. It's a 3X and it fits pretty tight, but I guess it'll fit okay. If I lose a little bit of weight, it'll fit fine. Then these shoes, just what I was looking for, really. These were made in Italy, and they're anatomically correct for your foot. And they're cushioned and they're really nice. The suit was, did I get it at Marshall's? Yeah. And the shoes I got at Marshall's. The shoes were $24 and the suit was $20. I know I shouldn't have bought it, but don't know if you can see it. That ribbon I put up there, you can tell if there's air coming. I'm so hot. I may have to take a shower. I don't want to. I'm tired. I walked around and did a lot of stuff. I got enough walking in today to have had my supper. Yay, hooray. The smoke detector started beeping a couple days ago, and then today it was beep, beep, beep. And I had an extra battery. Brian just replaced it for me. Don't have any food lined up from now. I used up the food that I had in case something went wonky with the electric. I guess they hooked up whatever they needed to hook up, because the electricity came back on at like 4:35. Ashley had texted me. You know, that baby has grown. He is 20 pounds and 28 inches tall. Holy cow. And the doctor commented, geez, quiet and smiling. Is he always like this? Yes, they're lucky. Now to take off the clothes that I have on. Go to bed. Whew. Upward and onward.